Hello everyone and welcome back to Video Gamer and Danji Design's game review series.
Biased game review.
It's biased.
So, Andy and Dan's biased game reviews.
That's the one.
That's the one.
In this bias review, we are doing Dynasty Warriors 4.
Dynasty Warriors 4. We love it so much, and Andrew's nearly physically ill. Dynasty Warriors 4. First Dynasty Warriors I played.
Yeah. Well,
First one ever.
that's the first one I did. So what was your first experience of it, Ben? Go on, keep going to you.
First experience playing Dynasty 4 was just banging us.
Yeah, but what did you think? What
Was
your...
it fake?
Yeah, come on.
I was like, wow, I get to kill lots of people in one go. That truly is a good time to be had.
Yeah.
By me.
Well, in ancient China.
In ancient China, yeah. It's like I get to kill lots of Chinese people, but it's okay, I'm Chinese as well. See one you there looking at me. But yeah, I was just like, oh, what is this? I can't pronounce any of the names, but it looks well cool.
Yeah.
And I like...
Because I told you about it, and you're like, oh, I'll give it a go. Because I was on the computer doing writing or something. I was doing something on the computer, and you were like playing it. You're like, oh, I'm gonna pick this mission. It's like, Daniel's the hardest mission.
Daniel, no, it's the Wuzhong Plains.
And then like and then you started like killing everyone, and then like got near the end, and you started dying.
Yeah.
But you didn't do too bad on it for your first time, especially in Wuzhong. You didn't take my glasses off because like it's reflecting back in.
It's like creating light signals. Yeah, because like I think I'd even seen you play it, or like I'd heard stuff when I've been working in the other room, and like all the noises and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, I was like, oh, what the hell's he playing? And then like all the stuff, and then I played it. And yeah, I think it's because it's the first game I played where you could proper like take on like loads of different people, because it was the first game to sort of pioneer.
Yeah.
Sort of crowd combat sort of thing.
Yeah, the hack and slash crowd combat.
Yeah, so I was like, oh wow, I like ancient Chinese stuff and I like killing lots of people. It's perfect.
So,
what about you?
My first experience. Well, my first experience with it was playing Dynasty Warriors 3 Extreme Legends.
Yes.
A friend had it.
Yeah.
And 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 I played little bits of it, and then for my birthday that year, I asked for Dynasty Warriors 4, and then my dad actually managed to find it somehow and got it for me. And I started playing through it, and I was just like obsessed with it. I thought it was amazing.
Yeah.
And then looking back at it now, as amazing as it was, it's just like really basic but good. Because it's different, because instead of, well, that's more into the mechanics, but in most of the other Dynasty Warriors you have to pick up the weapons and get the stats and stuff like that. But then in this one, you leveled up the weapon.
Yeah.
And it went from level 1 to 10 in the original, then 11 in Extreme Legends. And then, so I had it, and I actually did, well, like, got most of the weapons and everything, because I was like, I just wanted to get everything. And the story was like really interesting, because like it was all kingdom based, so characters that died in history didn't die within the story.
Yeah, it carried on.
Like it was all kingdom encompassed. And it's the first one to incorporate create your own character as well.
Yes.
You could create one of 4 you could make 4 characters, but there was 5 weapons.
Yeah, which is handy.
Just to annoy me, yeah.
Just to take away a fifth of your freedom.
I know, yeah. And I just really enjoyed it. Just like there was in the story mode, there was Wei Wuxu, Lu Bu, Dong Zhuo, Yellow Turbans, and Yuan Shao.
Yes.
And Nan Man.
Oh, yeah.
So there was 8 different stories, but they basically all followed the same pattern.
Yeah, because the other faction was split up into sort of random.
Yeah, but then like Zhang Jiao, because of, like the Yellow Turbans didn't have any other characters and still don't.
Yeah.
Like his story had Zhang Fei, Zhang He, and
Danji.
no,
Who's in that?
no, Yellow Turban.
Yeah, Turbans.
Zhang Fei, Zhang He, Zhang Liao,
Yeah.
and Zhang Jiao,
Let's see.
because they were all Zhang. So they made them.
We all Jang together.
So they were playable in that story mode because they're all Jangs.
We all Jangs. That's ridiculous. Just like history, Andrew.
Yeah, just like history.
Like history.
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous and Chinese.
A lot of it is based on the novel of the Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
Yes.
So it's history,
Yeah, it's historical based. The basic outline is it's based on Ransom Three Kingdoms novel, which has been adapted from like plays and stuff and whatever, and actual history, and all that stuff. So it's been tweaked and changed to be more dramatic. But yeah,
so it takes a lot of liberties.
So yeah, it's essentially based around Three Kingdoms. If you don't know Three Kingdoms, it's like, well, basically after the fall of the main kingdom of Han, these three different family and factions sort of rise up to take control and restore peace to the land. But obviously they all start fighting each other, and it's like make allies with each other, and then you split up, and then there's always like these big characters that come out of it, these big like larger than life characters.
Yeah, so like, and each character is very unique in how they're portrayed and how.
Yes.
There was a couple of, ones that you think, oh, I'm not really a massive fan of them, but they do fit within the period and stuff.
Yeah.
And then they had a lot of unique weapons in there and stuff, which when we get to later games we'll talk about a bit more.
Yeah.
But it was more unique in 3, 4, and 5 than it is.
Well, a smaller roster allowed them to be more free with that sort of thing.
Yeah, because the roster was massive. I think in this game they only added 3 characters.
Yeah.
It was Yue Ying for Shu, Joe Type of Wu, and Karen for the way.
Yeah. Yeah, because Joe I was the new one. It's the first one I played. It's my favourite.
So what else?
I
mean, gameplay. Like, it was really. I think the one thing that did bother me about the game was that it was very locked on.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Like, there was a lot of like when you were attacking, you sort of went one way. Even though there was a lot of attacks that were sort of swinging around, there was a lot of characters that did focus on one way fighting.
Yeah, focus on one. Did you down 3? Was it wide up till 5?
And then 5 was really free and like it did that, but so like you had obviously your health bar and then you had your moveset bar. We're just looking at some gameplay here.
Yeah.
As you can probably
see. Behind us.
So you'll see like the characters had the health bar and the moveset bar. They had the arrow system where you could fire arrows at enemies and stuff.
Yeah, everyone had a bow, so you could fire arrows.
Your moveset was just like your super attack, and you held it down the more you used. You could just like press it and you do a quick burst of it, or you held it down and use your entire bar. But then each character leveled up as well, and their stats got better.
Yeah.
Certain characters were better with this and that. But one thing that was actually unique in 4 was that costumes they had 6 of. Like everyone always had 6 costumes. Like one colour edit, an alternate costume, and then one from the previous game if they had one.
Yeah.
Or they'd have a new costume. But also, like I said earlier, the weapon system was different when you leveled up your weapons. So you got to level 9 and then you had to do specific conditions on hard mode to get that level 10 weapon. And some of them are really hard. And then on top of that, your character's ranked up from 16 down to 1 or like max or something. Look at that lightning.
Oh god.
It was like the lightning the other day. And then with that, it depended how many item slots the character could get. So, like, if a character started off with 1, they could only get a max of 4. But if a character started off with 3, they could get a max of 6. Once they got to their max rank. So they had a lot of item slots. But it was more for the characters that had magic-based weapons that they had.
Yeah.
5 slots.
Because items primarily boosted the main stats, like attack, defense, that sort of thing. But you could get, like, orbs as well.
Yeah. The orbs, like, you could get a horse, an orb, and then items.
Yeah. And it basically added an element to
there was 6 in this game.
There was 6, yeah. There was some
fire, lightning, ice, poison, vorpal, blast.
Blast, yeah.
Blast, pro food, defense.
Yeah.
Vorpal was the best, though.
Yeah, it's like sort of a death element.
It was like...
It's just like the shadow thing. It's really funny. Yeah, it gets... Was it easy to play? Like, I mean, not really. I mean, it kind of was, but it also had a kind of a steep difficulty curve once you reach, like, if you're at later game stages, getting a weapon.
Look at his legs!
Yeah, the horse had really interesting animation compared to, like, what
well, I mean, could go and use legs.
It's the way he sat on the horse. It's just like...
so the main thing was, like, you had to go around killing generals, and then once you killed the generals, you sort of had to... You could do conditions within the the mission.
Yeah, instead of just doing the main mission, like, because if you completed the main objective, you would complete the dead map basically, because they were in stages.
Yeah.
But obviously before that, you usually had to task to do other missions. They were like help to either like defeat generals or assist allies and things like that.
One thing that this one did as well was like this chapter 1, for instance.
Yeah.
All of them had the same chapter 1. Was you could go straight to the last mission, so you could go to the Yellow Turban Rebellion, and if you didn't do these 2 missions, then something within these missions happened in that last mission.
I also had like a knock-on effect.
Yeah, so if you could do the first 2 missions, and it'd have an effect on the last mission.
That's really cool.
And certain missions you could only unlock by doing certain specific things within a mission, and that's how you got some characters.
Yeah, so it's like if you miss stuff, it causes other things to happen.
Yeah.
That's really cool. What was like the end goal? The end goal was to reach the final sort of story, but like each kingdom didn't always last to the same point.
No.
But generally the games.
Well, this always ends up at Wuzhang.
Yeah.
Well, in this game it was different
Okay.
because there was the 3 main kingdoms. There was Jiandong, Chengdu, and Zuchang. And you had to take that, and that's the last. That was usually the last mission.
Yeah.
But it did go to. It only went up to Wuzhang Plains.
Yeah. Wuzhang Plains was generally the last sort of
because
battle.
Jin wasn't in it.
Yeah. There was other battles after, but that was sort of the biggest one. So that's sort of what they marked as the final battle in these.
Because the next kingdom, once that happened, one of the kingdoms changed basically.
Yeah, it changed rules and the name and everything. So in the older games, it was generally up to there. In 5, they introduced some past that, like Baidu Castle and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was sort of like additional that were usually based on, like during or after Wuzhang Plains.
So yeah, the one thing in this was that there was experience as well. So like when you killed a general, you got experience, but if you did specific combos, you got extra experience.
Yeah, more combos.
You could pick up. Oh, you had your bodyguards as well.
Yeah, the bodyguards.
The bodyguard system was interesting. You had like a big group of bodyguards with you, and you could have they could have different weapons and stuff, but you could set them to follow you and stuff, and then you could have them level up.
Did you start off with like you be able to hire a certain amount, or did
you had them
get upgraded? As you went on being able to. Like,
you had 2 at the start.
Yeah.
And then you could equip the bodyguards, and then you had 8 once they sort of maxed out.
Yeah.
But it was,
I know. Yeah, I got loads, didn't you?
Yeah, you got 8. You could like random Nan-man women, as we used to call them, random
Nan-man women.
And like they just intense again. Like, all the time. It's really intense.
Because you're just like surrounded by them, because they just follow you everywhere. Could
Yeah.
you tell them what to do? Could you order them?
Yeah, you could attack, defend, or wait. That was it.
They didn't really literal, did it?
No.
Like, they just not follow you what you were doing, basically. Which is kind of funny. So I think we've covered gameplay.
Yeah.
We brushed on the story. It varied on kingdoms.
Yeah, well, it's always the same, but it would always start with Yellow Turban Rebellion and end with either taking out the other 2 kingdoms.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was 8 chapters, and then in chapter 7 you take out one, and chapter 8 you take out the other.
Yeah.
That's the story wasn't like super in depth as it was in the
No.
others, but there was like loads of hidden missions within it, so you had to go through them and unlock them.
Yeah.
And there were certain items you could only get through doing specific conditions in a certain mission, so you had to hide them.
Yeah.
Well, find them even. Not
Hide them. You had to hide them away so no one got them. Yeah, they basically started out where you're working with the old kingdom to sort of restore order with against the Yellow Turbans who are like this cult that's rising up. And because basically the old kingdom's not working.
Yeah. I think this is, I can't remember if it was in 5, but I think this was the last one where officers had sub-generals.
Yeah.
You had generals and you had sub-generals. I mean, sometimes you'd have to kill the sub-general. Because if you killed the main general, then the sub-generals would run away.
Yeah.
But sometimes it was like an important character and stuff because they were working under someone else.
I think they die still, in it?
Yeah, it's in 5. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it's in 5. It's in 9 as well.
It was actually in 9. Oh yeah, isn't it? Yeah. They got taken out of some of them.
But yeah. And then as you go on, obviously it goes into richer stories. Like the main lead is Cao Cao, who's like the main ruler of Wei. He's sort of like the focus of most of the story because he was like the most successful, so a lot of the story focuses around him.
Yeah.
You start.
Well, with this one, it's different because it's it's the Kingdom one. It focuses. Well, there's no real character that stands. There's no central character. It's like you pick a character at the start. I think you start off with 3 characters in each kingdom apart from Mother.
Yeah.
And then you start unlocking characters as you go through it. After each chapter, but you can switch characters whenever you want.
Yeah.
But there's no character that's like stand out. They're just sort of they're all there.
Yeah.
And they're all within the mission because you could go to like when you unlock people, you can go back and do Yellow Turban Rebellion and say like if you're playing as Shu. Or not even if you're playing as Shu, like you'll see like Liu Bei, and at the start he has Guan Yu and Zhang Fei.
Yeah.
But if you unlock characters in Shu, he could be there at the start in the Yellow Turban Rebellion with Zhang Wei.
Yeah.
And you know people who came in at the end of the era.
Yeah.
And stuff because there was no big focus; it was just Kingdom focused. But then when you went into Extreme Legends, they did the Legends mode.
Yeah, which went into individual stories and stuff.
Went into like specific missions and legends about the characters.
Yeah, some had to make up because like some weren't really known about.
Yeah, some of them weren't even proper fighters. Like a lot of the females, there's not that many female fighters within the era.
Most of them were just wives of generals.
Yeah, which is unfortunate.
It's just
because there's some of them,
the
words. Yeah.
There were a few female warriors.
A lot of them were just wives of such and such, so they just had to make up a story for them. Or,
yeah.
Like the Zhao Qiao and Da Qiao. I think Da Qiao's was true, like Zhao Qiao's wasn't.
I think so.
Like hers was Sun Se got killed.
Yeah.
And she had to escape or something.
Something to do with his death.
Yeah.
I remember.
His death was really weird anyway.
Yeah, he tied it to like supernatural stuff.
Yeah, because a lot of the deaths in that time were like if they weren't normal, they tied it to the supernatural. And it was a lot of like there was a lot of supernatural stuff in that era.
Yeah,
like that was the whole thing with the Yellow Turban Rebellion. It's like look what we can do. They're probably just like really good at predicting the weather or something.
Yeah, and the very basic medical stuff they could do, and people are like, oh my god.
They're witches and sorcerers and stuff. So and then they're like, we're gonna make sure like the Han doesn't return or something.
What was that thing? He was like. During this time, he was even reported that some hens turned to
roosters. Hens turned to roosters.
Like,
chickens turned to roosters.
Random stuff like that. It was like miracles that happened.
Yeah, miracle happened. And a hen turned into a rooster.
And then like the leader Zhang Zhao would just be like, "Oh yeah, I did that."
I did that. I did that. Like, and then people like start following him and they start going against the Han Empire.
Maybe he can help us.
And then because they were going against the Han Empire, like the Han Empire rose back against them.
Yeah.
And like people like Cao Cao were like, "Yeah, that's." The Han's dead. Why are you doing this? What's the point?
Yeah, I'm
ambitious.
I'm gonna join in and make my name known. Wink. Take all.
It's like I'm ambitious. I'm stand-up guy.
I am Calbitious.
Calbitious? Calbatious.
Cow back then because they pronounced it.
Yeah, they pronounced it with how it was actually spelt on screen, not like what it's actually
the
pronounced.
Chinese pronunciation of it.
Because it's actually pronounced Cao Cao.
Yeah.
But then, like, they kept changing it. There was like certain characters.
There
was like Sun Jian and Sun Se and stuff.
Yeah.
And then as it went on, like it was like Sun Chuan. It wasn't Sun Quan. It was Sun Chuan.
Yeah.
Then it was Sun Se.
Yeah.
And then it was Sun. Sun Se.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So it was like they started getting the better pronunciation.
Kingdom of U.
Yeah, I forgot about it. Kingdom of U.
To be honest, I don't even know if that's right.
No.
Because of the recording of the recent game. That's another story.
What else we got?
But yeah, characters. Keep leading on from
characters.
Stories.
Okay, well, there's a lot of characters.
We'll talk about the main ones, the standout ones.
42 characters in that game.
Yeah.
I think.
We'll go through the leaders first.
Oh yeah, there was Sun Jian, Cao Cao, and Liu Bei.
Yeah.
And they all had the sword. And like a long sword sort of thing.
Yeah, that's how it worked.
And like they were slightly different, but like all the sword users, because I think it was all the rules had the same one.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. Like
Yuan
Shao and Dong Zhuo.
Yeah.
They had like a basic the first 3 strings of their attack. That was one thing we didn't get to was attack.
Oh yeah.
Like the attack string was square. Like as you leveled up, you got more attacks, but there was 6 normal attacks and 6 charge attacks. And the charge attack was triangle, and the square attack, normal string was square. So you could go square, 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 triangle, and you could do your 4th charge attack.
Yeah.
And then once you got to your next weapon, you could do square, 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 triangle, which would then do your 5th attack, which would knock them up in the air. And then once you got to your last weapon, or the 3rd weapon, you unlocked all the attacks.
Yeah.
You didn't unlock anything extra with the other weapon. But on the last level 11 weapons, when you unlock those, it gave you actual item levels and stuff. Because you can get like items and then get them onto like level 20.
Yeah.
Like the peacock there, which gave you double or more HP the bigger level it was. And the weapons came with that on it.
That's awesome. Already equipped.
Yeah. So you didn't have to equip them, you could equip other stuff then. The characters stand out, so Sun Jian, Sunsei, and Cao Cao. I said Sunsei again, Liu Bei.
Yeah, Liu Bei.
Liu Bei had the sword, and then their first 3 attacks were the same, but then the rest of their attacks were different.
Mm-hmm.
Like how they performed and stuff.
Yeah.
It was only the first 3 you did the square combo. Everything else was different.
Yeah,
and like, out of all the, like at the time I really liked Sun Jian and stuff like that, but then like when you think back about it, you think, oh, Cao Cao was actually the best. It's like the way his moveset was really good because he like span around and did that.
Yeah.
And just kept going like.
Yeah, like continuous sort of thing.
I can't remember. Oh yeah, Sun Jian jumped around like that. I remember that. Oh no, that wasn't him. I was thinking Sun Jian just went like that, with the slide forward and then did something. And Sun Quan had the same moveset.
Yeah. Sunsei didn't get time to be a leader, so he died when he was like 10.
Yeah. And then, who else stood out? Lu Bu.
Yeah, Lu Bu was the main sort of overpowered boss sort of character in the game.
It was like, he was always really early on because of who he is and what mission it was on. It was Hulao Gate.
Hulao Gate used to guard.
We guarded it for one day.
And obviously the missions were based around the fact that you're meant to avoid fighting him.
Yeah,
go around
it was really hard, but then on like all the later ones, they would make him really easy. It's not even that they make him easy, they just make him like don't do anything. So yeah, it's bad. He just usually come up to you and he just start hitting you and like do a lot of damage and like kill you really quick.
He really would. When we used to play on 2 players, to try and get upon him just to get him, but even then he still kick your ass. I think they used to do a lot of missions tied to the last weapons.
Yeah.
Beating Liu Bu. He was such a big challenge. Other ones, Jahoudun's like been in it since the start.
Yeah, Jahoudun. Well, it was the first few characters, like the way they ordered it in that game, like it was up until 5, and then they started changing the order of everything.
Yeah.
It was like a really random selection of characters that were in the first game. It was for Wei, it was Jahoudun, Dianwei, Zuzhu, Cao Cao.
Yeah.
Wu, it was Zhou Yu, Lu Xun, Tai Shi Chi, and Sun Jian.
Sure, probably 3 brothers.
Yeah, 3 brothers. And maybe Zhuge Liang?
Yeah.
Maybe, and then it was Diao Chan and Lu Bu. So it's basically the first characters in each one.
Yeah.
And then they started adding more into it once they got to other games.
Yeah.
Because the original Dynasty Warriors was a fighting game, it wasn't a...
Yes. 2D, not 2D.
It was like Tekken.
Yeah, Tekken. But yeah, most characters serve the leaders, but also there's like strategists, like I said, Zhuge Liang, sort of like strategists, obviously, instead of just, like a fan, you can do magic. It's sort of like the magic characters, aren't they?
Yeah, most of the magic are sort of like the knowledgeable ones.
Yeah.
There's a good, unique amount of weapons in it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, one character has twin rods, one has katana, one has the dagger axe, the sickle spear, which actually is not a dagger axe.
Yeah, spears, pole arms, axes, giant axes, clubs, all that sort of thing, bows. Just a big range, really. It's really good.
Yeah, it's a huge range of weapons.
So let's go into characters because there's a lot.
Yeah, there's not.
What's your favourite character?
Tai Chi.
Why is your favourite?
Because he was the first character I played as, because I saw he had dual weapons, and I was like, that's quite interesting, because all like characters have dual weapons in that game.
Yeah.
And then I played it, he's the one with the twin rods, and I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting, and then he just became my favourite character. Because of it.
Yeah.
He's not like the best character either, he's not like the most well-loved character. The only reason he's there is because Koei has a soft spot for him.
Yeah, as you can tell with some characters. Because it's like you read up on them, they don't have like a big history.
No, but he sort of had a big history, but
yeah,
they just like
because he dies pretty quick, doesn't he?
Yeah.
After joining the group.
Yeah.
Who's your second favourite? Just Sim.
What, from 4?
Yeah.
Because my second favourite comes in later.
No, gotta choose from 4.
From 4's hard.
Why not? Think. But did you like play the most of it in Touchy CJ?
Machao, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It was Machao, yeah, because he was like a dragoon in that game. It was like my only reason for liking him, because like started playing him was like, it was really annoying.
Yeah,
just as the way
justice all the time.
He was just going on about justice and all that, and it was just like he appeared, and I was like, he just like was really hard and stuff. And I was like, I didn't even realise that was Machao after seeing him in 3. And then I started playing with him, and he was just like, okay, he's just like amazing, and he starts doing like the pole dance.
Yeah, I started playing with him, and he pole danced. Obviously, Mountain Shotai.
Yeah.
He was the first one I played as again. That's the same reason as you. And obviously, he had a katana and stuff.
Yeah.
And he used it like a samurai. It was really cool. I think that's why he's like a fan favourite, because he's just like, sort of just a really cool character. Second, and then from 4, I think it might be Zhang Liao.
Zhang Liao was really good. He had
when he had Guan Yu's weapon, the Guan Du, he had the same, but he used it differently, obviously.
Yeah.
And he was like a pirate.
He did look like
a pirate hat.
Yeah.
Which is also cool. I don't know, yeah, I just really like that moveset.
Yeah, it was really cool. Good. He appeared in a lot of stories.
Yeah, he did.
Because he appeared in Wei, he appeared in Lu Bu's story.
Lu Bu's, yeah.
Maybe Dong Zhuo's story.
Yeah.
And the Yellow Turbans, because he was Jank.
Because he was young. Yeah, because he was with Lu Bu, so obviously the Lu Bu, and then joined Dong Zhuo. And then, he got around a bit, didn't he?
Yeah, he really did.
Unlike Lu Bu, who got executed by Cao Cao.
Yeah.
He joined.
Because he tried to, because he was like, "Oh, let me join you. I can be your your attack dog, basically." And
yeah.
Cao Cao's like, "Oh, attack dogs need to be put down to be part of this." So they cut his head off.
Yeah, apparently Lu Bu was like, "It's like, I wouldn't trust him." And it's like, oh yeah, probably shouldn't. You have killed like your dad, your adoptive dad, your previous lord. Just go through like a list of people. So maybe not. So yeah, probably Zhang Liao and Shotai.
Yeah.
And my favourites from 4. I didn't play Zhang Liao as much in 4 more.
No, it's more in 5, but yeah.
Well, it's the same moveset, so
yeah, it's slightly different, but it's better in 5.
Yeah.
The thing was, the ones in 4 was that when you did the 5th charge attack, it was like a knock-up attack, so you knocked him up and then you hold it down and you could jump up after him and do a combo with him in the air. But in 5, it was like, you could knock him up in the air. It was like a sort of a knock-up attack, but then you had to you could stay on the ground and do it, or you could jump at him and then
do it. Him to do. It's more like a shockwave or like an effect thing, wasn't it? What about the visuals, Andrew? It's kind of hard to say, but you've got to try and put your head back.
Yeah, but it wasn't like the best graphics at the time, but they never are, because it's a lot of things to render out on the screen.
Didn't really notice that much, just because there is a lot going on.
Yeah.
You weren't really that bothered.
No, you were more focused on killing than anything else.
Yeah.
But visually it was okay. It wasn't like it wasn't
bad.
Superb. Like the level of like Final Fantasy 10 at the time and stuff. You think about how 10 was and how graphically it was. It's not as graphically intensive, but these are just basically their low poly models and stuff you see, because obviously it's within the game. But I think it was very nice and the environments were beautiful. Some of them were amazing.
What the cutscenes like?
Sure were.
They were certainly cutscenes.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. It should be at the start.
Because they played. Did he play like in the middle of stories, like when events happened, or was it mainly before and the end of chapters and stuff?
It was like before and the end of chapters.
Yeah.
Like they were like that.
They weren't too bad.
No, they were okay.
I mean, they were hammy as fuck.
Yeah.
Like they acted and stuff. It's funny. Well, I think that's what people liked about it. It was like really over the top and stupid. Like just it was sort of like a developed version of like beat 'em up stories. But obviously because this had a proper story running throughout, it made more sense.
Yeah.
But like the way they did stuff was like very reminiscent of like Tekken, just random shit happens.
Yeah. Well, you can see here, like it tells you a bit of story.
It's the renders that make me laugh.
Like that, you had like Yellow Turban Menace, Yellow Turban Fortress, Yellow Turban Rebellion.
Yeah,
so if you did these two, then it affected Yellow Turban Rebellion.
Yeah.
But if you went straight to the Yellow Turban Rebellion, it didn't affect it.
Yeah.
I think Zhang Liang and Zhang Bao weren't there.
Yeah, because they were still at the other places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it was like a hidden mission where it's like really cheeky.
JK.
It was cheeky because you had to let Zhang Zhao escape.
Oh.
And if he escaped, then it took another mission where you had to chase down Zhang Zhao.
Nice. Cheek.
It is, because like all the generals could actually run away at the end of the mission as well. You had to be careful.
Yeah,
Some of them Actually, I think the same with Dong Zhuo as well. You had to let him escape and it took you to a different mission.
God. Those sneaky buggers.
Yeah.
So yeah, back to visuals. So in-game generally pretty good.
Yeah, it was alright. Yeah,
I think the main thing about this area up until 5 started changing stuff a bit was the fog.
Yeah, there was a lot of fog.
To cover up draw distance issues and things popping in, you just had like a sort of a fog in the close
fog
distance.
of war, they call it.
Fog of war. Yeah, so you didn't see things popping up. But obviously it kind of made maps seem quite murky.
Yeah.
I think all maps quite murky on 4 and stuff.
But then when you're in 2-player, it made it even worse.
Yeah.
Because it just made the fog of war intense, and then sometimes you'd be like attacking someone, which made it really annoying when you're trying to get a weapon and they just disappear.
You just couldn't find it.
You're like, where are they? And then you had to kill them.
And then they'd pop in and go, oh, Jesus.
And you had to do it in like 10 seconds or something.
Yeah, it got a bit intense. Because, yeah, generals would just pop in and out when they on 2-player. It was, yeah. But yeah, pretty good. Not very colourful, but it was tend to be a bit browny because of all the fog and stuff and the textures, but playing it you didn't really notice too much.
No.
So it didn't really matter that much really. Because obviously it's all focused on the amount of bodies on screen at one time.
Yeah.
So that was the main focus.
Okay.
What about difficulty?
Difficulty, it was really hard. I remember it being really hard.
It went from either too easy or too hard, but some missions were like stupid.
Yeah, some of them. like a lot of it, like the one that I always come back to is the Nanman campaign. Because in the Nanman campaign, one thing in those games is that if your morale went down to 0, then your
morale we didn't talk about,
the morale gauge, which like made it like better and worse for your armies and stuff.
Yeah.
And but if your morale gauge emptied, then your commander would die.
Yeah.
And one thing in that damn mission in the Nanman campaign was that your morale was constantly going down because it was too hot.
Yeah, because it's like a tropical sort of environment.
And like, so I think it might have been Joe Ties as well. I think you got Yue Ying's and Joe Ties on that mission. Like depending on the kingdom, and it was so hard.
Yeah, because I remember doing it with you today.
I was just like, oh my god, this is so tough. And you get like right near the end, and then your commander would just die because the morale went down. But there's no one around because you killed everyone. They just still died.
Yeah.
And then in Wujian Plains as well, you're like going around killing everyone, and then it's just really intense.
Yeah, because obviously Wujian Plains and like the later ones were spaced out. So obviously it's a case of getting certain
because there were big maps.
But also the maps, because obviously it's PS2 area, like some would be blocked off and you'd have to go around like a long way. And obviously a good thing about it, we mentioned horses before, was obviously horses allowed you to get on faster and you could unlock better horses and stuff. And the fastest horse in the game is Red Hair, which you always tried to get because it was really fast and you needed it for like the later weapons.
Yeah. Well, like some of it, like in the Nanman campaign, you had elephants, and you could you had to crash through barriers on elephants to like open up quicker ways.
But the elephants, that's
one of the conditions to get one of the items, which was the elephant harness, you had to take a weapon off one of the commanders. Elephant, even. Yeah. Elephant of one of the commanders.
It's a weapon,
and ride it into the Nanman main camp when you got the elephant harness.
That's really good. It's something you removed from later ones, it's little subtle conditions and stuff that are like really seem a bit out there.
I remember there's a mission, I can't remember what mission it is, and there's just like an island, and you can only get on it if you go on a bridge, or it's like a bridge or a walkway or something. Yeah. And Red Hair's just in the middle of it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
You can just jump on it and just ride around on Red Hair.
That's Red Hair's island. It's his island there.
Because what you could do on some of them is like you could get a horse called Shadowrunner.
Yes.
Which I think belonged to Gong Sun Zan.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Because you want Shao's mission to get his last weapon. You had to fight him and you couldn't knock him off his horse. But you could get Shadowrunner, and because you still had the harness equipped, you could leave Shadowrunner wherever.
Yeah.
And then if Red Hair was there, you could get on Red Hair and ride around on Red Hair, and it would you couldn't get knocked off
Yeah,
it.
it glitched that way. I think it was the same horse, but
Yeah.
it's a different one. Well, yeah, speaking of difficult, we should talk about our adventures getting the level 11 weapons when Extreme Legends came around.
I mean, I remember getting that, and I was like trying to do some of them, and I was like, wow, these are... Because, like, the thing with the level 11 weapons was that each character had their own individual mission, and the missions had specific conditions on them. It was like, you're not allowed to equip items, you're not allowed to equip bodyguards,
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Might have been a challenge enough.
Yeah. So, like... well, to be honest, if you think about it, I didn't really do anything.
No, you didn't. Lazy.
For the most part. So Dan had to come in, and thankfully, player 2 can do the conditions.
Oh, that was a good job, innit? Jesus.
Or we would have had it so you weakened them and I went in to kill them
Yeah.
and stuff. But like, they were just like, some of them were just super hard.
At times I just killed someone, like, even meant to kill him, that's how we started.
Yeah, or like there was not enough time, and then there was like the one with Jakku Dunes where you had to go through that moat in the castle. It was like, and you had to jump on these boxes and you had archers shooting at you.
Oh.
And then we were playing it and someone was with us.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh god, stop dying, both of you. And we just lost it and like started laying
they
into
didn't
it.
understand. They weren't playing.
They just didn't get it. Oh, why are you dying? It's just like, because it's really hard.
It was like the pinnacle of trial and error, like to a ridiculous degree.
Yeah, and you had to, basically because
So
there was a
difficult.
point system within the legend missions.
Yes.
And you had to get triple S rank or something.
S rank, yeah.
Not even S rank, triple S
No,
rank.
no,
I think it was triple S. I actually think it was.
It's
Or was
rank.
it? It might have just been S, I can't remember. But you had to get something.
I think it was S, yeah.
You had to get an S rank.
It feels like triple S in our memories.
I remember some of them I got on my own somehow.
Yeah.
But like,
I don't know if we could help you, or you carried on after I left.
yeah. And some of them I managed to get myself, but it's just like, you basically had to go through the game to keep picking up the drops, because you got like plus attacks and plus defense
Yeah,
and
like
stuff.
stat boosts.
So you had to go
Only
through
ones.
and make sure you did that so you could power up and not
Yeah.
be struggling and stuff. But like, if you were just going through to just trying to get the weapons and stuff, like you just...
Because there's a lot of characters you just needed weapons off, and obviously you didn't really play that much except for the story, maybe once or twice.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not going to be powerful enough to be able to do this.
No, and then so like, Dan was there playing as Lu Bu trying to do all the stuff.
Yeah, just like max out loop.
I think I got some jams on my own, and that was really hard.
Yeah, because we couldn't do that.
No.
It was just something that we couldn't do.
And like some of the conditions we had written down were like just wrong,
I know, yeah.
because they were like,
Oh,
there's a lot of trial and error, because a lot of people were like, oh, I did this, and then you try and it's like, oh, it's not working.
it's something else that they had done together when we hadn't noticed,
Yeah.
that they didn't know about, so it's like, oh, we were just doing it all wrong. What?
The listener's like, oh yeah, just like my good friend Clement Chung.
Clement Chung, you were like, what? Is he in the game?
It was
Ah,
just like,
Clement.
it was like some guy on the forum or something he was
Yeah.
talking about. So.
Clement Chung.
But yeah, the level 11 weapons were a pain, and we never finished them all.
They were the ultimate challenge. We got all of them bar like 2 or 3, wasn't it? And it like the
It was
spear
the
and
spear, the great sword, and the pike.
Mike as well. Yeah, they were a pain in the ass. They really were difficult. Just have to chaos difficulty.
Yeah, but there was a way to glitch it out. What you did was you saved it as soon as the mission started, exited, set the difficulty to novice, then went back into started a new game so that it loaded it as novice, and then soft reset it and went and pressed continue on the one you'd saved previously.
Yeah.
And the AI glitched up thinking that it was novice difficulty, so they'd stop attacking you as much, but their health was still the same.
Yeah, it was still like the
And their stats were still the same, but it was just their AI was thinking it was on novice.
Yeah. But you get away with that sort of thing on the older gen games. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. Just like ways around it. Ah. What about the music?
Music, okay, this is a big thing for me, because I absolutely loved the music in Dynasty Warriors 4.
Yeah.
The music was so amazing. It was like a mix of Oriental and heavy metal.
Rock, yeah, metal stuff.
It was just like really intense, but it was so good.
It's weird because even though 4 was the first time I played it, I never had it. So
Yeah.
I only played it with you, properly, and everyone through source and stuff. But I remember listening to the soundtrack and then hearing it listening to it later on. And
Yeah.
the music is like one of the best soundtracks in the series.
Yeah,
it's
there's
actually
some
the
like
best soundtrack in the
amazing
series.
pieces in there, and it's just like,
Yeah, because I want to be like, and then like,
Yeah.
just
like
like
that
just
too.
change
It's
up,
like,
like,
it's like on an air hoop.
yeah.
And it's like, and then like it just go into
Yeah. And Eve and stuff and all
yeah,
that.
Eve was amazing. And
What was that, Men of Intelligence?
Men of Intelligence. Well, that was 3.
Yeah, I just remember hearing
We are Men of Intelligence.
Men of Intelligence.
I always forget what it's called. The Chengdu one.
Oh.
Something from Existence.
Battle for Existence. Struggle for Existence.
Struggle for Existence,
Yeah.
that's it. And there's a couple of... I love the Hulag 18 in that game. It's just all that kind of guitar.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the games do have amazing music. 5 had amazing music as well.
5 was good.
I prefer the music in 4.
4
And it just didn't make any sense.
4 was more original, like, a lot of them take from 4 in all the games now, and just, like, redo them differently, but, like, 4 was the one.
Carry on, Daniel, carry on.
I thought you said, so did I.
I've got so did I.
So did I.
I've got so in my eye.
I've re-orchestrated the whole soundtrack. But yeah, 4 seemed to be one with the most original stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, and it's just, I don't know, it seemed it's original sounding.
It did. It was just like it was original in most of it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like just the mechanics of it and stuff. Like the basic mechanics weren't like the combat and stuff, but the way the story mode was done, and the way.
It was a peak in many ways for certain aspects. 5 would make you take what 4 did and make it more freer, but also lost some difficulty things, like it lost your level 11 weapons and things. It started getting easier after 5.
There was no when they did 5 Extreme Legends, they added that amazing Destiny mode in.
Yes.
Where you can make your own character and you play through sort of like a story mode, but there was no level 5 weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, there was no 5th weapon basically.
You kind of brought them in later on, but they were never quite the same because they were never, even though they were hard to get, they never the quite.
No.
Like the missions were never as original as they were in 4 to unlock them.
No.
They were just like do these conditions and you unlock it under extreme success. They weren't like tailored towards a character. Sort of thing. Which 4 did, it tailored things like that towards characters, which made it really good. Well, obviously,
like when you got 5 Extreme Legends as well, the legend mode in that was a specific mission, but you had select characters within that mission.
Yes.
It wasn't catered to one character.
Mm-hmm. We could have had a weapons in there because they had like.
They did. They should have, but it really annoyed me. I was like, oh, I can't wait to see like One Ping's 5th weapon.
Because we were like that looking forward to it, weren't we?
Yeah.
It's like we were expecting it to be just like 4 extreme.
They just like did extreme mode. Oh yeah, shit.
Extreme mode. Talk about extreme mode. Did you play extreme mode on 4?
Yes, I did.
How far did you get?
It's not very far.
Let's explain extreme mode. Extreme mode is sort of like a survival mode.
It's a survival mode. You start off with like no stats or anything.
It's sort of like a sort of.
But you start off with the basic stats for that character.
What's it sort of like? Not like an RPG, but sort of like you start off with like on your own thing.
Yeah, and you develop like
missions.
your own kingdom and stuff, and you have to make it your kingdom, but
it's really,
you don't find health or anything.
Yeah, it's really basic, but like you go through your missions basically.
That was the one where I was like, you're a bastard.
I joked out when you met him. Yeah, because like
you can recruit characters to your cause and stuff, but like if they died, they died. You can come back.
Yeah.
If you died, then that was it. It was game over.
Yeah,
we did better in 5 because you do it on 2-player.
Yeah,
and then I kept like messing it up.
Yes.
Because we kept exiting it out rather than like saving it.
Saving it.
Because it was like on the same thing. It was like right next to each other.
Yeah, you can exit or save.
It said exit or quit.
Yeah.
Or something, and you had to exit, but you can press quit.
So save and exit or quit. And you're like, oh, it's like
okay. No. Just go back and do that.
We should do. We can do a thing you can get.
I want to do it. Yeah, I want to do a Dynasty Warriors Let's Play.
We should do and then get Extreme Legends on it. So that would that'd be funny though. That'd be good. But yeah.
Let's not talk about Final Dinosaurs 5.
Yeah.
Not Final Fantasy 5.
That's for next time. But yeah, last thoughts about the game.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. And this my Oriental time.
It's not. Andrew, you can get lots of it soon. I don't know what that means. It's like I'm going to China.
in Warriors 24, it's Japanese, Greek, and Chinese tag.
All these nationalities just killing each other. It's beautiful. It's not beautiful.
But I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah. It was a favourite of ours. It introduced us to a series we cherish.
But what do you think about Dynasty Warriors 4? If you ever played Dynasty Warriors 4, let us know what you think.
Yeah, put a comment in the comments.
Tell
us what you think in the comments. Did you like 4? Why did you like 4? Didn't you like 4? Tell us that as well. Just tell us stuff in the comments why you didn't like it.
Look, this has been...
But wait.
Oh.
We're going to give it a score, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. That's...
Just to cut you off.
What's our scoring system out?
We've got to review this game out of 10.
We should take each bit.
What is it? Out of 10 otters? How many otters out of 10?
Out of 10 otters.
How many otters out of 10?
Are we actually using that?
You can do, I can do it graphically.
Oh, we're doing it now.
Yeah.
Okay. It's about 60.
60 otters out of 10.
Yeah, 60 otters out of 10.
That's pretty fair.
I think so.
Pretty fair and biased scoring system now.
Yes.
60 out of 10 otters. Graphic there.
Because it could have got more otters, but there was a few things that...
There was some graphical and like gameplay issues with it.
Yeah, like the lock on, like that made it annoying to get weapons and stuff when you had to kill specific officers. It was like focus on a troop.
The wrong person and stuff.
So
that kind of knocks the grade down a bit.
Yeah.
Could have got maybe 80 otters, but
maybe 80, but it
just
got
60. 60 out of 10 is pretty good, Andrew. Let's not get greedy.
You know, let's say it's like art-tastic.
It's the art attack then.
Art attack.
It is art attack. Sticks.
But that is it for Daniel and Andrew's. I actually meant Dynasty Warriors. I was like Daniel.
Dynasty Warriors. 4.
Yes, 4.
On PS2.
PS2.
Didn't you release it on PS3 HD? Didn't you
No.
PS3 Okay.
They did Warriors Road to Z, which was 1 and 2 put together, that was it. And then they did like some of those 2 stuff on it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Hey, go buy now.
Buy now.
Buy it on Steam or something. I've seen HD game playthroughs already.
My glasses back
Go
up.
find it. Go find it.
Well, don't forget to follow The Drew Gamer on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. Subscribe to me on YouTube and follow me on Twitch. And
DanjiDesigns.com and Danji Designs on all social media. You can find me there. And
we'll see you in the next one.
Yes, see you next time.
Bye.
Don't forget that as well as YouTube, you can also find me across all my other social media, which I will link in the description. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Speak to you next time.